Hey, sports fans, welcome to Sports Night with Jorge. Wow, what a playoff weekend. And we only in the second game. And I just said, let me come in here and check you guys out tonight. Tough loss for the Buffalo Bills, guys. Tough loss for the Buffalo Bills. Don't know what to tell you, man. But I don't think Mike Dermott's going to be there for the Buffalo Bills. So, don't know. Don't look good right now. We got Seattle beating San Francisco 17-0 already. And the second quarter just started. My gosh, their defense is amazing, guys. Opening kickoff, 95 yards. Then you had a fumble in the field goal. Then you had another touchdown, and this is the quarterback that's actually injured. That's incredible. But that's football for you guys. Well, I'm ready for Monday National Championship. I don't know if you guys are, but I'm ready for National Championship. Miami versus, by the way, San Francisco just scored a field goal, so make it now 17-3 in this second quarter. That's crazy, man. Wow. Incredible. Incredible. I sure didn't see that coming, I could tell you that. Oh, let me get this done. Excuse me a second, guys. I did win with my son today. I went out to with my son to see I think it's Savannah it's like Savannah Comic Con. It was nice. It was a good spent a good time with my son. So man, what a beat. I mean, what happened to Buffalo, man? You know, Josh Allen, 5 turnovers for this team. Uh I mean, this can continue for Josh Allen. I really feel bad for the guys. Let me see something here. I'm having an issue here with my. Oh man. Hey, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Yeah, man. But God, Seattle looked good, man. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Aquavale. Thank you for joining in. That is a scoreboard. The only thing I don't like about this scoreboard is when you score a touchdown, you will not see the highlight. It says touchdown, but you could do add. You could add the logos. You could add everything, and that's in the same thing. I think you could change it to either or. I think it's more like a promotional thing. So, but it is a nice scoreboard. It is very nice. I do like it. Yeah, 17-3, man, and the Buffalo Bills. How can the Buffalo Bills? I mean, I saw Josh Allen at the podium, man. He was, I guess he hold his tears, man. Don't be surprised they let the coach go. I will not be surprised, guys. Not at all. And that happens, you know. That's part of football. You know, you gotta win in this league. So, but it is sad, guys. It is sad. Yeah, go check it out. Go check. Go check. Thank you for the hearts, man. Just check that out. It's pretty nice. It's pretty neat. I was working on my studio, but I stopped working on my studio. I still got so much to do, man. I just came here for a while. Are you gonna play video games tonight or no? Well, here we go. Oh man. Yeah, hopefully Seattle win tonight. I mean, Seattle has beat twice the 49ers this year, so beat them at their house and in their home, so this could be their season. Then tomorrow we have what? Chicago and the Rams. That's gonna be good too. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. He's cute, man. Is it he or she? I forgot what you put on the thing on the well, Seattle. They're still driving now. 2nd and 8. Donald throws to number 9, and he picks up close to the first down. It'll be about 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3 for Seattle, up 17-3 with 10:55 in the second quarter. It'll be 3rd and 2 for Seattle, up 17-3. Opening kickoff, 95 yards. After that, it's all been Seattle. San Francisco just scored a field goal in the at the end of the first. Here's Donald throwing a bomb. Bombs away and no flags. That should have been a flag. Oh, it's a boy. My bad. All right. 4th and 2. Seattle, I guess, is going to punt the ball with 10:21 and counting. Probably that's the first stop for the 49ers tonight. Yeah, I like the scoreboard, man. The scoreboard is nice. Like I said, the only thing it doesn't have is the touchdowns. I guess it's something that they're trying out, see if you like it or not. The ball is down at the at the 3-yard line. Good punt, by the way, but Seattle. All right. There's a break in the action, but yeah, man, I went with my son to it's Savannah Comic Con. It was nice. Yeah, it's the same scoreboard you gave me last time, and I went in there and I guess it had an update, and it says you want to try this, and I say yeah, I'll try it. The good thing is you could put the team logo. You could put, I mean, like I said, the only thing I don't like Aquavale is the actual when you score a touchdown, you see the touchdown logo come out, and I try to look all the way down. You have play clock, you have team logo, uh, the text, and that's it. Show timeout, show time clock. Doesn't have much when it comes like that. So, but it's pretty nice. I mean, I could turn it back to the other one, but I like this one. I don't know why. I guess you could change display this time. Yeah, they updated. I saw that. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Oh my God! It says Bronco quarterback Hold on a second here. I just got an update. Broncos quarterback fracture bone in the ankle on the second last play of the over. Oh, that's not good for the Broncos. That's not good for the Denver Broncos. Broken ankle, fracture bone. Wow. Let's see who's going to make it. Either I hope the Texans beat New England tomorrow. All right, there's Clint Kubiak, offensive coordinator. That's the guy I want with the Dolphins, by the way. All right, so they start 1st and 10 from the 3-yard line. There's a handoff from McCaffrey. He picks up about 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 at their own, 13-yard line. Great run from McCaffrey. Oh, San Francisco need a spark here, guys. 9:51 and counting. Don't look at my timer because I just put a timer on, but the timer here is 9:45. 2nd and 3. There's Robert. I mean, all these teams that the Dolphins have won their coach, they're in the playoffs, so they're only doing like interview through Zoom. Here's another handoff to McCaffrey, and he picks up the first down. So 1st and 10 for San Francisco. Good run by McCaffrey up the middle. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, it just came out breaking news. That happened us on the overtime. That is not good. I think that's when he slid down and he got hit. So 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Purdy from the middle. He looks. He throws to his tight end, and another pickup or another first down, about 15 yards. So 1st and 10 for the San Francisco 49ers. I like that San Francisco 49ers tight end. Remind me of the guy from the Dolphins that we picked up from the Giants. All right, San Francisco's moving the ball here in the second quarter. They're at the about 32-yard line, 31-yard line. So 1st and 10, here's Purdy once again from the shotgun. One running back in the backfield. One receiver to your left, one to your right. Here's a throw. Wide open tight end and another first down. They're now at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. So I guess Purdy found his tight end. And by the way, that pass was almost intercepted. But a good throw because he threw over the guy's head. So, yeah, it says here, Bo Nix out for the playoff. Broken fracture ankle in the second last play of overtime. That is not good. Here's a handout to McCaffrey. He picks up about a couple yards. Well, Bo Nix is done. Ankle surgery slated. Postseason is over. Breaking news. That is hilarious, dude. That's what it says here. I hope this is not. See how breaking news I said. I hope not, buddy. But I guess so. All right, from the 50-yard line, here's Purdy back to throw. Once again, throw to McCaffrey to the outside, and he picks up another first down. So that's back-to-back first down for the San Francisco 49ers. Now they're in Seattle territory. 1st and 10 with 6:31 and counting in the second. I guess Purdy found his rhythm. All right, 1st and 10. 8 first down for the San Francisco, 6 for Seattle. From the Seattle 42-yard line. Purdy in the shotgun, 2 receivers to your left, 1 to your right. And there is a timeout by San Francisco. Timeout, San Francisco. That is the first timeout. It's about 6:03 remaining. Wow. Can San Francisco come back? That'll be amazing if they do come back. But that is a major problem for Denver. Yep, that is reported by the NFL Network. Bo Nix is done. Ankle surgery slated. Postseason is over. And they show their coach in the podium. Not good, man. Not good. By the way, a good question. Who's the backup quarterback for Denver? .603 remaining in the second quarter. 17-3 Seattle. First and 10 at Seattle 42-yard line. When we come back. Wow, that's sad, man. That is completely sad news. Yeah, it is, man. I mean, young guy getting to the postseason. My gosh, man. That is not good. Let me see who the backup, because I don't even know who the backup is, man. Let me go in here and find the. Right, let me go here. All right, yeah. Well, that's not good, buddy. That is not good. All right, here we go. 6:03 and counting. First and 10 from the 42. Here's a flea flicker. Back to Purdy. He throws. All that for 1 yard. That is crazy. Second and 9. A flea flicker that went for 1 yard. Wow. Yeah, I think it's one of those guys. Wow. Here's a handoff to McCaffrey up the middle for 3 yards. So at the Seattle 38-yard line, it's going to be now 3rd and 6 with 5:21 remaining. So another third down for the 49ers. That's a big blow, man. That is a big blow. All right, 3rd and 6. 4:51 and counting in the second quarter. You got back Purdy, pass short up the middle to Pearsall for 15 yards and a first down. So first down, San Francisco. First and 10 at Seattle 23-yard line. Man, the kid is cooking now. Back to back to back first downs. San Francisco is moving the ball. Whoa, they might review this one. They might review this one. Let's see. Looks like incomplete to me. Yeah, he caught it, but when he hit the ground, he dropped it. So they call it incomplete. So it's 4th down and 6. Here comes the field goal unit. So they did call it incomplete. They review it. All right. Here's the kick. It's going to be a 56-yard field goal, and the kick is up and is good. It's now 17-6 Seattle with 4:32 left in the second quarter before halftime. I wonder, Aquaville, if they could sign the. Normally, this happened before. I don't know if they could do it now in the. Because now they're deep in the playoffs. But a while back, I think years ago, I forgot who got injured, and they went on the practice squad, and they got a quarterback and put him in. I know he couldn't play, but he was in the roster. So who knows? Maybe you could do that in the playoffs. Man, I got this dolphin rug, and I don't like it because it's too heavy. This rug is too heavy. It's a big rug. Wow, 17-6. 4 minutes and 32 seconds before halftime. Give me a second. But don't you hate you doing this? Great work. Woo! Should I get the cable that got hooked up? I'm praying they could do something, I'll tell you that. They're going to need a quarterback regardless. I'll check the roster right now, see who they have. All right, here we go. I'm looking at the roster, see who they got on the roster. All right, here we go. Come on, man. We're supposed to get snow today, tomorrow. But I'm glad it's no snow. It's only rain. But it's gonna be cold rain tomorrow. Here's the kickoff into the end zone for a touchback, and they will start at the 35-yard line. I guess we'll get more information at halftime on Bo Nix. That is so sad. It is sad, guys. You're in the playoffs, and now you're out for the season. All right, here comes Seattle. Can they get a drive going here? Well, now it's coming everywhere. Breaking news: Bo Nix suffered a broken ankle in the playoffs win over Buffalo. Jarrett Stidham start. Oh, yep, you said it. Jarrett Stidham will start the AFC Championship. You just got it. Wow, you called it. That's the guy's going to start to next week. Wow, what happened here, man? All right, 2nd and 7. That was a 3-yard run, by the way. Down on a shotgun, one receiver to your right, to your left, one to your right. Here's a handoff to the running back. He runs, he cuts up the middle. He's at the 20, he's at the 25, he's at the 28-yard line. Pick up about 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2 with 3:33 and counting before halftime. They give him an extra yard, so 3rd and 1. Yeah, that's right. Call Felix River. You're not lying. That's not a bad idea. All right, here we go. Donald in center, man in motion. Another handoff to the running back. He cuts, he opens it up, and he is short of the first down. Good defensive play, but there's a flag down. There's a flag down on the field. And one Seattle player is down, number 26. That's not good. I think it's cramping. Earlier today, the Buffalo Bills were eliminated in overtime by Denver 33-30. That was a heck of a game. All right, the flag is on holding defense, so it'll be an automatic first down for the Seattle Seahawks. Wow, what a game. And that was man, he got hit pretty hard, the running back. All right, there's a break in the action as they check out the injured player. Yeah, but you know what Felix Rivers said? He wants to stay with the family. He wants to play, not play anymore, stay with the family, have fun, and enjoy life. I think he's coaching, right? He is a football coach. I think for one of their kids. I mean, one of his kids. I don't know if it's a quarterback coach or he's actually coaching a high school team or something. Oh Jesus! Sorry about that. I am so tired. I went to bed late last night. Then I woke up this morning early to go with my son to the Savannah Comic Con, it was nice. But you know what I noticed on the Comic Con? There was more painters than actually sellers, people that were selling things. They even had live wrestling down there. That was pretty neat. All right, there's a break in the action with the injured player. 49ers down 17-6. They were down 17-0. All they managed is 2 field goals. That's it in this game. 2 field goals. There's 3:01 left in the second period before we go to halftime. Earlier today, we had Denver beat the Bills 33-30. The only bad news is breaking news from the NFL is that Bo Nix is out for the season with a broken ankle. just reported by the NFL Network. Now you have the running back for the Seahawks going to the tent, to the blue tent. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 with 2:58 and counting as the clock just started. Donald is at center, one running back in the backfield, 3 receivers to your left, 1 to your right. Here's a fake handoff and a reverse on number 22. He's wide open. He's at the 40. He's at the 45, 50, at the 45, 40. He's at the 30, 35. Great run. 1st and 10. Wow. What did San Francisco did there? I have no idea. That was a 30-yard run. So it's 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 36-yard line, and the 2-minute warning has arrived. Great run, by the way. Yeah, that's it. The middle school. That's where he's a head coach. I heard he's a great coach too. Besides a good dad, also. All right, 2-minute warning in Seattle. Seattle up 17-6, and they're knocking at the door. Man, I tell you the truth. If they score a touchdown here, I'm gonna say it's over. 24-6. The way the defense is playing for Seattle right now, it's incredible. Now they hold them to a field goal. They're down by 2 touchdowns. But it is 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 36-yard line. So they're in field goal range, by the way. All right. 1st and 10. Both team, I think, has I'm gonna say 2 timeouts remaining. Now my phone just came out. It says Coach McDermott talks about the overtime loss. Bill head coach speak to reporter after interception. That interception at the end, I don't know if you guys saw it. The guy stripped it from the other guy. I mean, he was coming down with it, but the moment, if he had the ball in the possession, Buffalo would have won that game. But the guy stripped it away from him. So when both players have the ball in their hand and they're coming down, whoever has possession, going down and he took it away, that's the defense. But if he would have held down all the way down in full possession, it would have been Buffalo Bill ball. But it didn't happen. All right, you got San Francisco 1 timeout, 2 for Seattle, 2-minute warning. Here is Donaldson, Sam Donald at center. 1 receiver to your left, 1 to your right, 1 running back in the backfield. He's back to throw. He's scrambling. The pressure's on, and incomplete. Great hit by the linebacker, number 53 on the tight end. The ball dropped, incomplete. Thank you, buddy. You have a nice one, man. Thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate it. You have a good one. Get some rest. I'm gonna get some too after this. All right, 2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line. Man in motion. Sam on the Donald on shotgun. 1 receiver to your left, 1 to your right. Here's Donald. He looks, he throws up the middle, wide open, and then wow, he dropped the ball. He actually dropped the ball, but he threw it too hard. He was wide open. 3rd and 10. Man, he was wide open. That would have been a touchdown, by the way. All right, here we go. From the shotgun, Donald. 2 receivers to your left, 2 to your right. No running back in the backfield. Here's Donald. He throws wide open, and he picks up the first down. Great throw up the middle. 1st and 10 with 1:43 remaining. And counting. Good throw by Sam Donald. A bullet in the middle. I think that was Jay Bobo, San Francisco, for what, 16 yards? Number 19. If I spell his name wrong, I apologize. 151 and counting. Both teams with 131 yards in this game, and it's 17-6. Here's Donald, handoff to the running back. Boy, he has a hole at the 10 to the 5. He's at the 9, actually, from the 20 to the 15 to the 10, so he's at the 9-yard line. So 58 seconds remaining. 17-6, Seattle. Right, man in motion. Sam Donald, another handoff to the running back. He picks up a hole, and he has another first down. Now 34 seconds and a timeout for Seattle. That leaves him with 1 timeout. 1st and goal for the Seahawks. I'm just going to do this short tonight. All right, 17-6. By the way, number 26 went to the blue tent, and now he's going to the locker room. So 1st and goal for the Seahawks. I just step up for a little while here, guys. I'll be leaving soon. And 2nd and 1. Here's a handoff. Touchdown. Touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown. Walker. Number 9, sorry. Walker with a touchdown. Wow. Touchdown Seahawks, waiting for the extra point with 31 seconds left. And if you haven't heard it, breaking news, Bo Nix has a fractured ankle. He is out of the playoff indefinitely. So that is not good news for the Denver Broncos. Here's the kick. Is up and is good. And that is my new scoreboard down here. If you like it, that's my new scoreboard. Hopefully I will start fixing this little by little. Here's the extra point. Like I said, it was good. And 24-6. I actually ahead of myself. So 31 seconds before halftime, guys. I'm going to make this video short. I'm not going to make it long enough. So, but I want to thank the people that joined in. All right. Man, these teams are losing. And some of these coaches, they are actually interviewing for Miami right now. It's not looking good. So, by the way, the Florida Panthers did beat the Capitol tonight. They've been in a losing streak too. So, all right. waiting for the kickoff, and then I'm also going to call it just this half because I'm kind of tired, and I'll come in tomorrow with all the updates and all the statistics and everything that happened between these two playoff games. We got two big ones tomorrow too, also. So Chicago, Rams, and we got Texans and New England. Here's the kickoff, short kick, picked up at the 20, 25, 30. And wow, what a hit. What a hit by the I tell you, Seattle, man. Seattle's just too physical, guys. Very physical team. Very physical. All right, 28 seconds left. Down 24-6. And I guarantee you they're going to down the ball and go into halftime trailing. Who knows? They might come back. Who knows, right? Still a second half of football to play. Listen, be sure when you get into the chat or subscribe to the channel, be sure you hit the like button if you see the video. Anything you guys want to see different or anything you guys want me to do, just, add it there and I'll work on it. Like I say, I'm still working on my studio room. Here's Purdy from the shotgun, throws and incomplete. Almost got sacked. The ball was intended for McCaffrey. 2nd and 10 with 23 seconds left. I tell you, I never seen a defense like this, the Seahawks, how they're pursued. Now McCaffrey's hurting. Went to the sideline. Got hurt there for a minute. All right, 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy, scramble left, and 49ers for 18 yards and a first down. And I guess he's out of bounds with 13 seconds. Or did they call timeout? Yeah, Purdy with an 18-yard run. Boy, they hit him hard too. Yep. Timeout. Final timeout for San Francisco. That is it with a timeout. Once again, I want to thank everybody that joined in tonight. Like I said, it's a short video. It's not going to be a long video. I want to make it short. I just came in for a second to give you guys an update on Bo Nix. He is completely out for the season. Now McCaffrey's hurting. I think it's his shoulder. He's been checked at the sideline. Here's Purdy from the shotgun. 4 receivers to your left, 1 to your right. No running back in the backfield. And there is a timeout for Seattle. Seattle just called timeout. And that is their final timeout also. So both teams with no timeout. Doesn't look for good to McCaffrey right now. He is hurting, guys. That is not good. 13 seconds, 1st and 10 for the San Francisco 49ers. All right, Purdy, back to throw, incomplete, deep for number 88. So 7 seconds left. It was intercepted too, but he was out of bounds. Wow. 2nd down and 10 at the San Francisco and everybody stepping back. Guess one more play. 3 receivers to your left, 1 to your right. Purdy back to throw. He looks. He's throwing deep. He's looking deep in the end zone, and the ball is tipped and incomplete. That is it. They're going to halftime. with Seattle up 24-6. Guys, see you guys. Have a nice night. This was just a short video tonight. Have a blessed one, and thank you so much for those that join in. Tomorrow I have a whole recap of my NFL picks, which is right here. So far, Denver did one already. Looking for Seattle, they're winning. Then tomorrow we have the Texans and the Patriots, the Rams and the Bears. Listen, thank you so much. You guys have a great night, and see you guys soon.